Welcome to Captain's Epic Moments. Watch me show instant battle smackdowns. I definitely hit him, so why? But the captain soon realized that this guy wasn't as powerful as the last one. So he decided to test again. Sure enough, Akai got knocked back, then the captain felt relieved. Although similar in appearance, power differences were obvious. He couldn't be him. Akai styled his hair. Akai asked the captain why he invaded the island, which forced the appearance-obsessed uncle to pawn his navy pants for cash to hire some muscle. Akai firmly believed the uncle deeply loved the island, sacrificing everything to protect it. Furious, Akai smashed the submarine glass, planning to die with the enemy, but overestimated himself. Captain Jack found him amusing. He decided to play a game with Akai. If Akai could move even a toe, I'd let the island go. Akai stood there confidently. He suddenly threw a transformation bomb, missing the captain but hitting a sailor. Next, Akai appeared in front of the captain. The captain was startled, took a step back, and Captain Jack was ready to admit defeat, and he never meant to take over, just passing by. When submarines vanished, the uncle knew the kid succeeded. The man had a magical technique that even he couldn't undo. It would only release after 7 days like a bad ink stain. In the meantime, they were inseparable. Whatever Akai did, Dahchun stuck to him. He was the island's guard, rank 1736 in bodyguard rankings, graduated from Bodyguard Academy, specializing in not getting fired. Now he was the deputy captain of the security team on Little Tech Island, with ID number 9527. Today's mission 567 was to deal with the big shiny head he was protecting. But this infiltration was super difficult. No matter how Kai changed his look, Dahchun always saw right through it. With options running, he had to attack openly, revealing his true identity, 12,324 on the assassin list. Tony the teacher, Kai. Currently a senior stylist at Double Hair Salon, trying to hide his embarrassment. Kai unleashed the deathly 7-piece cut. Scissors leaped from water to catch Dahchun, but got swallowed by a sudden fish. Akai was strong but scared, quickly dodging bullets. You dared to clash with the blockhead. Challenge accepted. Dahchun readily accepted, unzipped to show his 8-pack. Akai glanced at his belly and found his abs one big blob. Seeing Dahchun flaunting his muscles, Akai immediately launched a sneak attack. Unbreakable body, my grand and glorious death. Kai, furious, vowed to defeat Little Bottlehead. Yet he couldn't harm Dahchun in sneaky hits or clashes. Instead, he got scaly injuries, but Dahchun admired Akai for his unyielding spirit, despite less than stellar skills. Akai never gave up, so Dahchun decided to respect him and fight until the last moment. Time flew by. The bald man finished his tasks and left. Akai acted immediately, trying to knock him out, but Dahchun followed closely. This is the 7-day lock of true love, unbreakable and eternal. Don't even think about unbinding it. Akai tried to force it open, but it was useless. Once the skill was cast, even Dahchun couldn't unbind it. They had to endure 7 days of waiting before Dahchun could finally untie himself. How long would such a wait last? Starting from this very day, the countdown begins. They were always shadows. Dahchun stuck to Akai whatever he did. Meanwhile, Plum Blossom 13 appeared, attempting to take Akai out while he was distracted, unbreakable and heroic. 13 quickly retreated, throwing out some throwing stars, but Akai spun around, using Dahchun to successfully block the attack. Seeing the mission fail, the teen retreated to wait for another chance. 4 days later, Akai stopped resisting. He wanted to surrender, but Dahchun said he had to wait 7 days to do that. So they started chatting. Akai asked why he became a bodyguard. To protect others, of course. I became a security guard for the same reason. Everyone needs saving now and then. Sounds like such a noble profession, right? Just then, Akai noticed something zooming towards them looked like a missile. So why aren't we running yet? Akai rushed off as tourists scattered everywhere on the beach. Dahchun seemed to think of something, began forcing his limbs open, and finally succeeded. But he wasn't planning to escape. Instead, he pushed Akai away and rushed toward the missile limb, still the island's security. Protecting everyone is my solemn duty. As the mushroom cloud began to dissipate little by little, Dahchun plummeted into the sea, his fate unknown. Meanwhile, not far off the ocean, a Stanley-marked ship surfaced with a hooded figure inside and another standing in the fields. That person was wildly haired 567. Meanwhile, Dahchun in the sea was saved by Jai's Iofi. Just then, Duel urged Kai to get out of there fast. Stanley folks were no pushovers. Don't be fooled by their bookworm looks, their tech is the real powerhouse. The mysterious figure was puzzled. He thought the teenage boy blocked the cannonball, so he planned to identify him, but what he didn't expect was the wild-haired teen was the top shadow assassin of Dahchun Wu Kingdom, but his attack was weaker than expected. His mind raced. Fragmented memories surged in his mind, he couldn't decipher them. But seeing Kai in danger, Xiaofai decided to temporarily whisk him away. The mysterious figure was actually a prince from Stanland, on a crucial mission. The prince approached the island skies and spotted a giant rock there. This was his objective. He activated the machine to extract energy from a precious stone hidden beneath. He informed the islanders. He was about to take the stone for Stanland's tech research, claiming the island shouldn't exist due to the stone's pull. That's why all sorts of materials gathered on this tiny island, gazing at the distant isle.